Welcome to BitBoy Crypto, home of the Bit Squad, the largest and greatest crypto community in all the interwebs. My name is Ben. Every day on the channel, I show you how to make money in crypto. If you like money and crypto, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Guys, listen, getting ready to go to the Hawks game. Sitting in my courtside seats for the first time this season, so pretty excited about that. But I want to come to you guys about XRP, because you guys know this is the home of the Bit Squad, but I am the master and commander and supreme leader of the XRP army. Now, what does that mean? That means that just with a wave of my hand, I can send the XRP army out to do damage all across this great nation and really the world. Here's the thing, guys. I want to talk about two stories. Now, neither one of them are breaking, okay? But these are two things that I don't feel like we've really talked about on the channel, and I feel like something that a lot of people have missed. And these are two ways that you know that this lawsuit, this SEC lawsuit versus Ripple Labs, is a complete and total sham. So let's go back. Let's start first. Let's start first with when this case started, okay? So this case started back in December of 2020. Of course, alleges that in 2013, XRP had, or Ripple Labs had a token sale, and it was a security, yada, yada, yada. I watched this Alabama Auburn game. Pretty tough. If we fast forward a couple months, okay, we fast forward 2 months, we go to January. Well, something really interesting happened. There is a code of ethics that you can actually find on the SEC website for a company called Baylord Inc. It's an assets management company, yada, yada, yada. But basically, the long and the short of it is they got an SEC-approved code of ethics. This code of ethics is on the website. You guys, I may drop it in the description. I may forget, though. I'm about to head out the door. But what I want to say is this, is that in that code of ethics, if you scroll down to section J, something very interesting in it. Now, remember, this SEC-approved. It says there are only 3 coins that are not securities. Number 1, Bitcoin. Number 2, Ethereum. Number 3, XRP. The employees of Baylord Inc. that go by that code of ethics, basically they're allowed to trade those 3 coins, but they're not allowed to use those 3 coins to trade for other coins. So if you use an XRP trading pair or an Ethereum trading pair or a Bitcoin trading pair to get anything else, then you could be against that code of ethics, which will also look like an outdated dinosaur before long. But there's another, so what about that? January 2021, we've got this approved by the SEC saying that Ripple is not a security. So, I mean, it's just been a sham since the beginning, guys. But the second story I want to talk about is quite interesting because this is something that we haven't seen since Mr. Nasty, Jed McCaleb, left Ripple Labs. Do you guys know that mysteriously Jed McCaleb has stopped dumping for the last 3 months? Not interesting, isn't it? Because we're in November right now, so let's go back 3 months. November, October, September. Here's the truth. Jed McCaleb had an agreement with Ripple that he was not going to sell any more tokens after September. Interesting, isn't it? Because why after September? Well, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this again. And when this lawsuit is over and everything that I've said is contained in it, including they're going after their marketing practices, it's not a security, everything's going to be redacted, I will go to the grave telling you that this case was supposed to be over in September. There was a power play at the top of the SEC, including Dirty Gary Gensler himself. He really is spawn of Satan. This guy decided a last-minute play to try to punish Ripple. This case was supposed to be over before that. So when will this be completely done? It will be over very soon. I believe it will be over in December. I don't see this going towards next year. I think that Ripple, the end of the case, will play a bigger role in pushing up the entire crypto markets, including Bitcoin. It won't just be beneficial for XRP and that and only that token. It'll be big when it comes out. It's not a security. But this thing has been a sham from the very beginning, guys. It has been a sham from the very beginning. We know this because the SEC had already said it's not a security in that Baylor Code of Ethics. We also know this because Jed McCaleb suddenly, for the first time in history of his settlement with XRP in 2013, or with Ripple in 2013, he is not dumping tokens for the last 3 months. Weird, isn't it? I'm telling you guys, this was supposed to be over. It's not over yet, but when it's over, we are going to see this thing absolutely moon. I'm waiting for some new timelines. I'm listening. I got my ear to the street. I got my little birdies out there, tweeting, telling me what's going on. And I'll let you guys know. You'll be the first to know because that's my duty as a supreme leader and commander of the XRP Army. All right, guys, that's all I got. Be blessed. Good boy out.